Okay, this is orientation for CGS 1060 and also for CGS 2100. Uh, Basically, this is what you have to do. Before anything, you have to click here in McGraw-Hill SimNet to get the access to the website that we are going to use for the assignments, for the lessons and the exams. So if I, let me go into the student view. This is what it's going to be. So you click here and then you will have to create your account. So here, if you don't have a SimNet account, which is you probably don't, you will have to create a new account, set your email here, and then your username will be here. Of course, I am test student, so it looks like this. The student ID, and then once you put your email, you create your account. You will have to pay a fee for the access of this website, but if you do not have the money now, you have a 14 days grace period to actually pay it. So since this class is only 6 weeks, be sure to do this immediately. Okay, now let me get out of the student view. And let me go back to home page. And here you have the syllabus. When you click on the syllabus, you can read all these. And basically, the most important thing that you're going to see is that the lessons, which are on SimNet, are 60%, and the exams are 40% from for the grade. And here you can see the due dates. Since the class is short, actually I put all the due dates by June 14. The last day of class is June 15. But do not wait. Do every lesson, every single. Actually, let me rephrase that. Do a lesson and an exam every single week, and you will be okay. They are not that long. Also, if you don't do the lessons or the exams, you are not going to see the grades that you have up to that moment, and it could be misleading. So as long as you keep doing the lessons and the exams, everything is going to be fine. Okay, let me see here. In the announcements, every single week I am going to tell you basically what to do, but you actually can go to the modules. And in the modules, I divided by concepts that you have to do. So for example, this week you should be working on Windows and computer concepts and also start working in Word. So for every single topic except for Windows and computer concepts, we have a lesson and an exam. Windows and computer concepts doesn't have an exam. But see, Excel, lesson, exam. Access, lesson, exam, and PowerPoint. Now these links that you see here is basically YouTubes I created explaining how to do some of the projects. You are going to see maybe some projects available when you get to SimNet. However, the projects are optional, and if you do the projects, you can actually get extra points in case that you need it, but they are optional. I am eliminated that because the situation that we have now, that nobody can get out, and I don't know who has computer or well, you should have a computer, but I don't know who has access to to certain amount of software. So I don't want to force anybody to get out and when they are not supposed to. So so right now we have all these. I have all these videos for the projects, but the projects are optional. But if you do the projects, then you get extra points. Uh, okay, so everything is in the modules, everything, and you have to click on McGraw Hill to get the homeworks. Now let's see what happens when I click here. So actually, this is not what you're going to see because I'm going to see a different thing. But let me go to Sim Student. And see, this is basically when you click here, let me go back, I click here, Word 2019 lesson. So it will get you directly here as soon as you register with the website. So you can say take a lesson, let's click, and this is what you're going to have. It's basically, the lessons are basically like a book. See, if you want to go lesson, topic by topic, you can click here, which is the table of contents, and then you have all the topics that are discussed in Microsoft Word. And in any topic, for example, say adding a caption, you will have like 3 different parts, especially for Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. Maybe that's not going to be the same way when you do the Windows lesson. And every lesson will have a show me part, which is basically a video showing you how to do something. Okay.
To add a caption to a figure or table, first.
Okay. And then guide me, which is kind of like a step by step. You go step by step, it tells you, okay, click the reference tab. So you go, oh, let me click the reference tab, correct, and so on. And then last, this is where you get the points. Let me try. So the let me try, you have a complete task, and then you do that task, and when it's completed, it will mark you correct. Sometimes you have to do this like 2 or 3 times. So let me go back to the lesson. So that's what we have, basically 4 parts. This, which is reading, which is like a book, an electronic book, and then show me, guide me, let me try, and the let me try is the one that it will give you points. So when you go to the table of contents, once you complete, say that you complete entering and deleting text, you will see a check mark right here. And as you complete the lesson, you will see your grade in the grade book of Canvas. Okay? So that's where you do your assignments, which are basically lessons and exams in this semester, and that's it. So remember to register as soon as possible. Again, if you don't have the money now, you don't have to pay now. And I understand that you go to the bookstore. Actually, let me show you. Let me go to Valencia. Actually, no, this is not what I wanted. You go to Valencia, and then let me see, should be in student resources, campus store, bookstores. And once you get what you want in the bookstore, you can order these online. And I understand that they are either going to send you this by email, I hope, or by mail. But any questions, contact your bookstore. I believe they have the phone number right here somewhere. Um, I hope that someone is available. And then you have here customer service team, etc. Okay, so that's it. For orientation, what you have to do, the main thing here is to get into Mangrove Hill as soon as possible. And remember, you can do it right now because is you have the 2 week uh, period, grace period, where you can work until you get the money to pay. Okay, thanks.